that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get ready to catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Heavy force, he's around my stomach. I'm up here to make a buck, I get it post. What? You gonna believe me? There's a brown skin, real city. Get it, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve.
Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Ty Chandler to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Stafford from the gun. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing a fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 28.
It's
complete to the rookie out of Iowa State.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without...
Now Mixon loses the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it to Nico Collins. So that brings up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
He's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
40 got, move 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
32.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
All right.
First and 10, run to Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw. Stroud has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chandler on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And He's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Stay 50, stay 50. 180. 50.
Throwing is Stafford on third. It's complete to Whittington. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
That's taken at the 15. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fitz.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
First down throw by Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results in first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
All right.
Mixon on the toss. Room to run inside the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans go up 10-zip here in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Stafford now on first down. That's on target, Puka Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. Giving an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Hey! Lady!
Throwing on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out.
A 54-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit remains 2 scores. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting and run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That one intended for Joe Mixon, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Lady. Motion.
Another run for Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They're going to throw it on third and long. He finds Adams, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Set. Ready? Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford from the gun. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now Stafford again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route.
And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Rams will trail by 9. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
All right.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Tony. On the quick, right?
Putting a receiver in motion.
That's right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
All right. 19. That's right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
Again to Mixon up the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
Now they send their back in motion right. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's right. Hey, uno more.
Back to throw, Stroud. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 16-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
59.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. It's That's a pickup of 26. And it brings up an LA first down.
26 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, here's Stafford. Chased out to his right. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Easy, alert! We go set! 280! Stay 50, stay 50. What are you hot?
Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams jumps on the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, so they just exposed him.
Rams, 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Running left is Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right. At 18.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Need the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
All right.
Here's Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
Here's Stroud throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Oh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. They're working a couple yards past the line. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Aziz Al-Shire on the tackle.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
50-50.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
Sanford now on first down. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Ready. 180. Zebra.
Stafford from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
180. Easy.
On third down, here's Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
That's incomplete left side.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing is Stafford on third. He finds Adams, complete. He comes through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Yard line.
Up Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, you often see some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Stroud escapes the pocket. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Complete in the coup on the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him through at least the middle of the game with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. One gains 7, and the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to within 1 score.
Rams 21.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
So now here's third and 5. Throwing is Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First down, ball at the 36. Tight end going in motion here. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
The Rams got 6 DBs out there for this third down call.
18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18. Let's go.
Stroud throwing here on first. He's in the pocket, and he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel. Third down. To the air. Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here we go.
Chubb here on first down. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18. That's it.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
All right. 18.
Here's Stroud now. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
Here's Chubb. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that safety keeps flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up, and he loves to dish out a big hit.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now it's Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have a commanding 14. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call.
All right.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
36, Rams 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Waiting.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Got a man, that's Nacua. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Rams, 1st down.
Now Stafford again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out. There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Tony.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time left. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Stroud. He's got it complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll kneel this down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18, what's up?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
That's it.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's a win for the Texans. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field.